everybody. We are recording on a Sunday evening, and do you know what? I don't get the Sunday scaries anymore, but I get the Sunday exhaustion.
Yeah, that part.
Do you know when you know the week is ahead, and I can't take it because every week I keep saying it's gonna get better. I'm gonna be less tired. I'm gonna have more time for this, that, and that. And your girl's tired. She's tired.
It's also like the weekend also takes up your energy because you're seeing people or you're doing errands or you're cleaning the yard, like whatever it might be, it's
Yeah.
also exhausting. So when do you rest?
Sis, this weekend, it was my cousin's wedding, and
Oh
so
wow.
yeah, and they live up north in Nottingham, and we were like, I don't know if you know this about me, but I hate staying over at places. Like I don't like staying over. If I can stay in my own bed, I will stay in my own bed.
Wait, as
Even
in
now
like
that
even hotels? What do you mean other people's houses?
if I'm going on holiday, fine. But even hotels, like anywhere, I just want to be in my own bed always.
Okay,
Especially if
okay.
it's like a short weekend. If I have a long stint of time off, cool. I'm here for it. But if it's one night just to get somewhere, I would much rather drive and come back.
Okay.
Can you hear the dog barking?
Yeah, but it's very faintly. It's not that
Guys,
deep.
I'm so sorry.
Just get over it, guys. Like it's not that deep. She has a dog. What can she do? Like kill it.
This is my life. So yeah, we drove up. I drove up both ways. So it was like 3 hours there, 3 hours back. Bear in mind, I never drive. Billy always does the driving. So I was exhausted. I'm not even joking. We got up there for like 1:30. So left home at like 10 with a little bit of traffic. Then we left there at 9. So by the time we stopped off at McDonald's, because I needed some munch to get me home, it was like 12:31 by the time I got home. Best believe, I am sure I fell asleep like multiple times on that drive,
Wait, what,
which
Ellie?
is so bad. I have my sister, luckily, so my sister and my niece were in the back, fast asleep, so jealous. Then my other sister was in the front with me. And she's like, did you just fall asleep? I was like, no. She was like, you're swerving.
Ellie, what do you mean?
Maggie, I'm so exhausted. I think work has just been mad for the longest.
Yeah.
And like, it's not even just work because I haven't been working all hours God sends, but like work, adulting, managing a house, going to the gym. Ever since I did my knee, I've been trying to be really consistent with working out. So like everything's just adding up and I'm just tired. And so I was in the car and it's like 12 a.m. Your girl would be asleep. So I think like, do you know, just 2 seconds when your body just shuts down?
Not whilst driving, I don't know.
It used to happen to me on my way back from Leicester, I'll be real. But like, I remember once or twice I drove back from Leicester mad late. And like, your body just shuts down and you're like, I'm back. In less than a second. But obviously all it takes is a second for the car to go.
Yeah.
And then she's looking at me like, did you just fall asleep? I was like, no.
But you need the person sitting next to you needs to be keeping you awake. Like, let's have some good conversation. You better come up with good tea. Tell me some gossip, like something. Keep me alive.
Yeah, sis. Then I was like, I need to change the music because we had peaceful music on. I was like, I am sorry, Nicola, but I need some aggressive music right now. So then I had to switch up the genre and I was there shouting and I was like, cool, I'm awake.
Yeah.
But yeah, that just killed me. And then today I just had to sort out my life, my house, went to my mum's house, just like, normal Sunday. And yeah, your girl's done. I'm just thinking about the amount of work that I have to do this weekend. I've got breakfasts in, I've got lunches in this week. I've still got my intern. I'm like, yeah. It's a lot. But my darling, go on.
No, I was in Devon this week and
yes.
My mum was listening to our podcast.
Oh,
so
love her.
Shout out to my mum. But it was funny because I could overhear like ever so slightly. And I was just thinking, gosh, like we must sound awful to her because we complain so much, but we're so privileged and we have it so easy in comparison to our parents. It's like we just complain, but I am exhausted. I am. Like,
do you know what it is though? I feel like it is purely trying to navigate your 20s. Yeah. I am praying to the Lord that once I hit my 30s, I have some balance and I've learned how to navigate this thing called life. Because at the moment, I just don't have it and I'm tired.
Do you know what I think it is as well? It's like in your 20s, so much is at stake and so much can go away. It's like, I would hope that when I've got a decade experience behind my back that I feel like, okay, I'm fully in this. But right now, I still feel like it could be taken away from me at any moment. And then I'm back at square one, and I haven't got enough of a reputation, and I haven't got enough experience, and I will have to start on a shitty salary again, and like all of these things. And like, even work aside, but that's all aspects of your life. Like, anything could happen that is just, and you're experiencing a lot of firsts for the first time. Like, you've just bought a house for the first time. You're having to do all of these things, and we're still like baby adults. Like, we're babies.
Do you know what? Your mum's got me thinking, yeah. Not that she said that, but it has got me thinking. Maybe we should add a feature to our podcast of like something that went well in our weeks.
Oh yeah, that would be nice.
So like each episode we start it on a positive note, and we're like, okay, what went well this week?
Yeah. So we don't take it for granted, because we can
even better
be a bit ungrateful.
100%. My sister was even like to me the other day. She was like, Ellie, why are you so tired? She said, I've got a child. I sleep maximum 5 hours every night. She was like, I'm managing my job, my child, my house. What's wrong with you? I was like, I don't know.
I don't know how you do it, because if I get less than 7 hours, I'm dead.
No,
and
honestly.
I have no kids, and I can work from home, and I have this and this and this and this. Like, it's honestly, I don't get it either.
I'm done out. But how was your week, my dear? What did you get up to? How was Devon?
It was good. So my brother's starting his working life, I guess, because he's just done his work experience, because he's 15, so they do that in secondary school. He really liked it, which I'm glad about. Yeah, like, he said this could be an option for a career for me if he, because he's still figuring out if he's going to go to college or he's doing an apprenticeship, blah blah.
That is so good though, because so many people not waste, like it's actually really bloody hard to get work experience.
It is.
And so many people can't find work experience, and they'll just do whatever. Like, they'll do a little retail thing on the side, which maybe they don't want to do for their whole entire life, but they do it for them. And it's so cool that he's actually found something that he's like, oh, do you know what? Potentially, obviously not a definite, but potentially I could do that. That's so good.
Yeah, like, he asked about if they have apprenticeships, how much it's paid, like what's the progression and stuff. So I think it's been a nice experience for him. Of course, he's still quite far away from actually being in the real working world, but it was a good experience. But I wanted to tell you something that really randomly happened to me, it happened a while ago, and I just forgot to tell you. So, you know how people will reach out to you on LinkedIn about anything and everything, like, just randomly? This guy reached out to me, and he was like, hi, I'm just doing some research about this particular topic, and I saw that you post a lot about this, and I was just wondering if you'd like to be a part of the study. And I was like, okay, tell me more. Basically, it's like an interview so that they can ascertain certain things which are like about my industry, basically. Just to get a better understanding of what my industry is, not about me, but about the industry itself. And he was like, no, it's a paid opportunity, of course, blah blah. And I was like,
mad.
I was like, let me give you my personal email. So one, so I'm not like representing the company. And two, so if it is paid, like, it's a personal thing and not blah blah. And I was like, let's just have a call first to discuss, because I'm like, I don't know, like, where's the contract? Like, who are you anyways? Blah blah. Anyways, we jump on a call, and in my head, he's asking me like, oh, these are the types of questions that we're going to ask in the real thing. And so I'm like, yeah, I'd say probably a bit of this, a bit of that. Like, I gave bullet points basically, but I didn't give any like fully fledged information as I would in the real thing. Anyways, he was like, at the end, I was like, I'm not joking, half an hour. He was like, okay, well, if you send me your bank details, we'll make sure you get paid. And I was like, what? Obviously, I was just like, okay, well, let me know if you need anything else. Like, I was just really confused. Anyways, so I sent him my PayPal, because I figured you can't do much with a PayPal if this was fraudulent. There's like no money on my PayPal, and I barely use it. And then I got a notification that I got £200.
Sis, what?
Yeah. I got
the quickest £200 you'll ever make.
Half an hour made me £200. I did not prep for it once. like at all. It was literally just points I thought of on the spot. And I was like,
Love that.
wait, what?
Mate, I love that because you have really been consistent on LinkedIn for the longest, which is so good because you're really out there. Like your presence looks brilliant. But insane that it's paying off and something like that just happens on a random day.
Yeah, and like I obviously did the due diligence before even like responding to him
Yeah, yeah,
to
yeah.
see like where is he from? Is this company legit? Oh, okay, it is. Okay, this makes sense, blah blah. And it did all make sense, but I was still like I was expecting it to be like a much more formal process.
Yeah, did
But
he
no.
record you?
He did
Oh,
record
okay.
he would like the transcript stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's like most people I get automatic transcripts from team meetings, so it's not even a thing for me. Like, and I was just like, and I was like, well, like as long as I'm not quoted and
Yeah.
stuff, and like that was all written, and anyways, I didn't say anything that I wouldn't say to
Yeah.
anyone, so
No, I'm just
it's
like,
not even a problem. And if anything,
that's insane.
I just shared papers that our company has published publicly. So I just basically took what was on our website and gave it to him in one place. But
Mental.
£200, darling, that's the first time that's ever happened to me. Side hustle.
Love that. Yeah.
One time, side hustle.
Who knows? Who knows if that'll happen again? That is brilliant. £200. I thought you were going to say a cheeky 30 quid. Do you know what I mean?
Ah, I was shocked as well.
Damn.
For
Look
half
at
an
Mickey
hour's
out here with
work.
the side hustles. That's so good.
Yeah, that was such a one-off. But like, I was like, all right, I'll take it. Why not?
Girl, I absolutely love that for you. This weekend was also a bloody cash loss for me on the opposite side.
Oh no.
Because my sister, she's so, what do you call it? Sensible. She was like, we're going on a long journey, should get your car checked. And I was like, nah. She's like, you have to get your car checked. I was like, oh, flip's sake. Put it in the garage, £800 later.
Why? What was wrong with
Needed
it?
new tyres, new brake pads, new brake discs. I was like, Billy, you're going to have to handle this one, please.
Wait, are you sure? But how does that happen? And you didn't notice anything wrong with it?
No. Billy was like, yeah, I thought we needed some new tyres, but nah, it was going to wait.
£800. Gosh, cars are such a cash loss. I've always said this.
Such a cash loss. So I'm going to look out for some surveys.
Yeah, look out some LinkedIn opportunities.
But yeah, I love that for you, girl. Absolutely love that. That is
So
brilliant.
random. So random.
But
But
do you know what? Hopefully it happens again, and hopefully they share your details, they come back to you, because what an easy way to make some money.
No, I am starting to think about that. I know we've done an episode on side hustles already, but I am like, I should probably diversify my income because clearly I'm a big spender. And I can't, I've tried and I tried and I tried, but it's just in my DNA. Like, I just end up spending. I don't know how.
Oh, girl, I'm with you. I'm going on holiday in 3 weeks or 4 weeks, something like that. And last year, when I went on holiday, I didn't buy anything new, Maggie. I was so proud of myself.
That's incredible.
Nothing at all. I said, no. And this year, I was like, I want to get something new. But then it started with one thing and it turned into like 20.
Oh,
And you know, each thing is not cheap.
no.
So yeah, your girl needs to sort out her shit very soon. But anyways, unless you've got any other cheeky updates, should we jump into our episode?
Yes.
Let's do it. So guys, I'm going to kick us off. I actually can't remember if I've said this before, but I'm just going to say it again. In this week's episode of Being a Dumb Bitch, did I tell you about the time, it was literally like a couple weeks ago, my colleague who's always in the office was missing for a few days?
No.
And someone that I'm quite close to at work, I was like, oh, where is he? And he was like, he's in another team, sorry, I call him my colleague, but I've worked with him before. So I said to my friend, quote unquote, where's that guy? And he was like, oh, he's just off this week. I was like, oh, fine, lovely. Like, must be on holiday, whatnot. So I sees him when he's back in, and I'm like, hi, how are you? Because, like, he is the face of the company in the office. He's always in, Monday to Friday. You can count on him being in.
Yeah.
And I'm like, where have you been? What have you been up to? You good? He's like, my mother-in-law died. So I went to her funeral.
Wait, I think you have told me.
Did I tell
this.
you?
Yeah, but that is so awkward.
Awful. I can't remember if I told you or not. Just terrible. And I saw him again the other day, and he had been on holiday. So I was like, oh, you've been away? How have you been? Like, assumed it was a pre-planned trip that they had in.
Yeah.
And he was like, Yeah, we went away because my mother-in-law died. Like, must have forgot he told me, and I'm like, oh, fuck's sake, this
Wait, so it
happened to me
happened
again.
twice. It's like, do you not remember? She's dead. I still asking me
I didn't
questions.
think that was the reason he went away. Like, I thought he went away just because it was pre-planned. They were off to Greece. They went to Greece.
Oh my
And I'm like, oh,
god.
how was it? Did you have a good time? And he's like, yeah, well, my mother-in-law died, so I just thought my partner could use a break. And I'm like, that's really lovely of him, but now I feel really awkward again.
But I hate foot in mouth moments like that. Like when I said about that woman, like, so it must be nice that she has so much
Yeah,
time off when she has an illness. Like, no, it's not nice. Clearly, like it's just moments like that leave you just like,
stumped. I'm like,
yeah,
what do I say now?
yeah, awkward.
But yeah, not even sure how to approach that. But I'll come up with some fresh ones for you guys next week because best believe it, I've been making a lot of mistakes recently. Like, it's just the brain is not. There's no capacity up here.
Girl.
But hit us with our dilemma, girl. What issues are people facing this week?
Okay, I actually haven't read this prior, so I'll be seeing it for the first time. So, okay. Hi, Maggie and Eddie. Thanks for keeping me company on my commute into work, week in and week out. Love the pod. Sorry, do you know, I always like, sometimes I'm talking to people and they're like, yeah, I heard that on your pod. I'm like, wait, you listen? Like, do people still
Yeah,
listen? Because we're just doing this for therapy at this point. Like, it's not even
honestly,
a thing like that. But, anyways, to cut to the chase, I've been at my job for a little over 4 years. I fell into the role after uni and got comfortable and stuck at it. While it pays well and the people are nice, I feel completely unfulfilled. A startup just offered me a role that excites me creatively, but it does come with a pay cut and no real stability. Do I play it safe or take the risk and hope it leads somewhere better?
not the creative side, but in terms of the pay cut and the opportunities, this is exactly what I was facing last year. I
Yeah,
still remember, oh my God, it was such an insane time. I felt so stressed because opportunities don't come up too often, yeah. In
no.
terms of like opportunities that you really want, there's loads of jobs out there, but it's not always necessarily the job that you want. Um, but I think for this query specifically, yeah, why is your job not fulfilling you? Are you
Mm.
seeking something from your job that you shouldn't be? Because like your job is not your whole life, it's not your whole purpose. So in what way is it not fulfilling you? Is it that you can find that fulfillment outside of work, and keep cracking at this one? What are the opportunities, etc.? Or is it that this isn't the right job for you? But B, with the new job, like, is this going to fulfill you for sure? And in terms of the like not even the fulfillment, sorry, the money, is there prospects to jump and jump quick? Because my concern always, yeah, the one that I was going to take was also a pay cut, but the opportunity for me to gain skills was endless. That would have then seen a pay jump later in my career.
Yeah,
That now is no longer open to me. Like the skills that I would
right.
have learned in that, I will never learn in my new job, and I knew that, and I was like, my current job, sorry, I knew that, and I was like, cool, I'm parking it. But like with this job that you could go to, do you feel like it will open up those doors for you to get money in the end? Because for me, I'll be real, a job is money. I've deeped it. Before I was like, I want skills, but actually, sometimes work smarter, not harder. I just need money and I need it quick. I'll just be real. Like, I go to work to earn money. I really like my job. I really like the people. I like what I do. But if I won the lottery tomorrow, would I work? No.
Yeah, we've spoken about this.
So are you going to take a pay cut to work harder, have less stability, etc.? It's tough.
I feel like it really depends on the pay cut. Because are we talking 5K? Are we talking 10K? Or are we talking more than that?
Whoa.
Because it like where are we at here? Like she says or he says they get paid quite well at the moment. Well, in my mind, is a certain figure. So, like,
Yeah.
are you going down by 20K or something? Like, I guess you just have to see in this new salary, can you still enjoy your life or does your quality of life decrease because now you
Mhm.
can't you have to say no to things that you would have previously said yes to? However, I have a different opinion to you.
Hit me with it,
But
girl.
you've been through it, so I would take Ellie's opinion
No.
more because I've never been through it. But I think that like if this person is probably around our age because they've had it since the grad job and stuff, then this is the only time to take risks. Well, you can always take risks, but this is the best time to take risks if you don't have those big responsibilities.
I
And
do agree with that.
a lot of like business people always say to try and take as many risks in your 20s because it is just a lower risk situation in general for your life anyways. But obviously it depends on your situation. Like you've got a mortgage, for example, so for you it's a whole different ball game anyways. This person might also or might not. um but what I will say is every job, even if you do a job that you enjoy, gets hard. Like me and Ellie literally have a podcast complaining about jobs that we absolutely love. Like we
Yeah.
actually like our jobs. And so any job that you do is going to be hard. So I guess you have to pick your hard. Like, do you want the hard where you're comfortable, you know everyone, you have a good salary, and that's that? Or do you want the hard where you get paid a little bit less, you're being challenged more, maybe you're learning more things, which can be anxiety inducing but also exciting? Like, just pick the hard that you're willing to put up with. And I love me a pros and cons list. You know I do. Like that's how I get through life. So
Honestly, pros and cons lists are actually elite. I'm here for it.
Lee, I do listen. Pros and cons list for life choices, for life partners. Yes, I'm pros and cons in partners, 100%. Like, what do you
Oh, I'm with
mean?
you. Although, if I said that to Billy, it would be like, con, 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 con. Not for him, by the way, for me.
For you.
He'd be like, damn, this girl's hard work.
Yeah, so I would do it that way, but it's never too late to change your life.
I actually 110% agree with you in that, yeah, just sit down and make a pros and cons list with each and see what you want to do. I think, yeah, do you know what? It's never too late, but it always depends on time and money. Do you have time to
Yeah.
upskill and retrain, and do you have the resources available to let you take a pay cut? That's
Make
it.
it, yeah, literally, you're making a calculated decision.
Yeah.
We're not saying go off the fly, please.
Yes.
Let's be type A about this.
Yeah, best of luck. Honestly, not taking that other job was the best decision I ever made. And
Yeah, that's worked so
hopefully,
well for you.
I know. It's actually, but I think it just fell at a really good time in that everyone left my team. And so it was like, oh, fantastic, I'm going up. Like, the only way is up. Let me capitalize on this.
Yeah.
Whereas for you, it might be very different. It is so, like, situation dependent. But best of luck. I hope you make the right decision. If you don't, there's always another job. Always.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah. Let us know how you get on, though. I'm actually intrigued.
Me too.
And if anyone else has taken like big risks in jobs, switching jobs, changing paths, please do let us know, because I really have this like stereotypical mindset where it's one job for your whole career, and it's really not Gen Z of me or whatever generation we
I do
are.
think we're very basic though in our jobs. Like we do
Yeah.
very basic stuff. In the sense as in we follow a very basic plan is what I mean.
Yeah, I'm like, I always knew for me it was join the career ladder, work your way up, done.
Yeah.
Like for me, it was never try a little bit of everything. A,
Yeah.
because like I only stay sane when there's stability in my life. If you're switching things up on me and making changes, I will crumble. So that's why I like the one job and just keep progressing. But I am so like, I admire people who jump from career to career and use their transferable skills and still succeed in their lives. Yeah, inspiring.
Love that. So we've been doing a lot of socializing at work. So girl, I just in 1 week. This was this last week? No, this was the week before. No, it was last week. Oh, see, so what I mean, like, I'm so over it. Last week, I had 2 different work events, which were just so social. Like, one of them was a retirement, and one of them was a birthday. So, and mind you, one of them was on a weekend. So that feels very social of me to do and to go
That's
out of my
insane.
way. Yeah, it is. And it just got me thinking, like, and I was saying to you, I mean, to be fair, I did want to go to the birthday, especially because it's someone that I actually like and stuff. But I was so tired and I just had so much on. And on a normal week, I'd be like, no, I'm sorry, I'm not. I'm like, if it was
Mm-hmm.
anyone else, I'd say no. Like, I'm actually tired. Like, I had plans on Friday night. I came back from Thailand last week. I have
Yeah.
plans on Saturday during the day, and now I'm having plans in the evening. And I've seen Ala Yal on Thursday night. Like, on a normal day, I would have said no. But then because it's work, like it's with work colleagues, I feel as though I need to socialize to really make those bonds outside of the office, especially because
Yeah.
we work hybrid. So I don't get to spend that much social time with a lot of these people to make those bonds so they don't forget who I am. So we have some sort of click and they're more inclined to want to work with me. And I just, it's very calculated of me, like 100%. And it's very opportunistic of me, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel
I'm here
like
for it.
I feel like I have to do that. I feel like it's a part of work, which is why like I try not to turn down situations like that. But we kind of just wanted to talk about it, and we asked on Instagram if you feel pressure to socialize at work in order to succeed. What are your thoughts?
I'm with you. I think 100%. This is something, honestly, me and Billy debate. Sorry, I'm just going to get comfortable. Me and Billy debate all the time with him being like I'm about to say tradie. I don't know why that's coming to my mind, but like a laborer in a construction kind of field. And me being corporate at the desk, he does not understand the socializing bit. He's like, I talk to my
Right.
colleagues all day, every day on whatever project they're working on. He's like, I don't need to see them outside of work of an evening because that's just not the culture.
Wait,
Whereas
do they
in
not go for
corporate,
pints, like to the pub?
no, not
Okay,
at all. They will
interesting.
go straight home. Like, I think maybe they have a work Christmas do or something like that. Maybe once a year. He's been to his colleague's wedding. That is it.
Hmm.
Sometimes they work weekends together, but it will be working.
Yeah.
They will never go out. And I'm like, oh, I have to go out today. Like, I'll be home late again. Because obviously I go out a lot sometimes.
Yeah.
And he's like, you don't need to go out. You want to go out. And I'm like, no, no, you're not understanding.
Yeah, you don't get it. I
I
don't
don't
want to
want
go
to go
out. I want to
out.
go home.
Yeah. So I think you have to. And I've actually seen it in my workplace where
Mm.
people who don't show face enough do not get the credit they deserve because people don't know them on a personal level. Like someone's not
Yeah.
going to root for you because you're amazing professionally only. They need to know you as a person. And in
Listen.
order for them, yeah, in order for them to know you, you have to go out outside of work. Like you can get to know
Yeah.
people at the desk, yeah, but you're gonna find out the most about them outside of working hours when they're switched off, they're free, they're enjoying. That's when you really get to bond with people.
Yeah, and it's those conversations that are maybe like not appropriate, not like that it's inappropriate, but it's just not the time and place in the office. Like I remember speaking to someone, one of my first socials that I bonded with someone, she was telling me like about her marriage and like things like that, which you wouldn't really talk about at the desk. Like it's not, and it's not that it's inappropriate, but it's just like you wouldn't go into detail because it's like, well, I don't have 20 minutes to go into the situation right now, so why would I? But because you get to do that over drinks or whatever social setting, then it's like, oh, you're opening up a little bit, you're exchanging energies, and it's now like you feel like more of a known like it kind of breaks the career wall a little bit to make it more, I don't know, easy to work with people, I think.
I
That is exhausting.
110% agree. It is exhausting. Honestly, this week I've got a breakfast on Tuesday and a breakfast and lunch on Thursday. And then I think I'm out as well on something else. I'm like,
Allow it.
guys. But it is really fun. Like I dread going, and then when I get there, I'm like, oh, that was so good. So
50-50 for me.
sometimes.
But the thing is, I literally wouldn't have been promoted if I didn't do that. My current manager, I met at socials because we didn't work
Yeah,
together
that's
at all. Our teams
insane.
never crossed paths. And because she knew my character and I had open conversations with her, when a role came up in her team, she thought of me. And that would never have happened if I didn't go to socials. So
That's such a good example.
yeah, that's why I believe that, and I put so much pressure on myself to socialize at work and succeed. To succeed. What do you think people said?
I already know the answer. But given
Oh,
like our old polls and stuff, I actually would have thought people said no. Like I find a lot of the people that write in are like, nah, my job's my job.
yeah, I
It's
always
just a
think
job.
that we're like a bit much.
Yeah.
Like it always feels like we're overdoing it. To taking
Yeah.
it a bit too seriously. People are just like, live your life, girl.
Honestly. What
Like
would
why are
you
you
have
deep in it?
expected?
I same. I would have expected most
Yeah.
people to say no, that they don't feel pressure.
It was actually the opposite, but a similar kind of split, to be fair. So it was, do you feel pressure to socialize at work in order to succeed? 57% said for sure, and 43% said no, not at all.
Mm.
So it was fairly even split. Some people put in some comments, so we'll just have a quick read. Let's see what the people are saying. Someone said, honestly, yes. I feel like if I don't go to the after work drinks or team events, I'm missing out on bonding that could help my career. It's frustrating because I value my personal time, but I don't want to seem like I'm not a team player.
Yeah, that part. Totally
Yeah,
agree.
100%. Honestly, if I'm actually here for it. But also, do you know what? Even though like you want your personal time, I found when I first started my career, I didn't really go out at all. I didn't really make an effort with anyone. Now I go out sometimes, not too much. I am really nice to people around the office. I got to know people and I'm genuinely happier at work. Like, yes,
Mm.
you give up some time of an evening each week, every other week, whatever, or for team events and stuff, but it makes your day to day so much nicer. I'll go into the office and be like, hi, how are you? How was your weekend? And it's not just careless small talk because someone feels like they have to give
Yeah.
you a nod in the kitchen. Like, you
Yeah.
actually genuinely like that person and you're intrigued of what they did on the weekend and how they're feeling. It is so much nicer.
I completely agree, actually. And it's like you get to know other parts of their life, and it's like, oh my gosh, like you're quite cool, actually. I remember there's this one
Yeah.
guy who told me that he's really into whiskies, and he was telling me about all the different whiskey tasters and notes and things like that. And I was like, gosh, I had no idea you had this up your sleeve. Like,
Yeah.
who knew? And it's like, so this other guy like was telling me he like did a skydiving like 2 weeks ago, and he's like, you just get to know people and see them for much more than what you see them at work, which is nice. It just brings people to life a bit.
I agree. Um, what else did people say?
Someone said, I don't feel pressured exactly, but I'm aware that socializing helps build trust and visibility with colleagues and managers. I try to go occasionally, even if it's not really my thing. Yeah, I
Yeah, I
think
think that's nice.
the visibility thing with colleagues and managers. So, one of the things that I'm trying to work on is when I'm speaking to senior leadership to not speak to them differently, in the sense of
Mm.
like to try and be as normal as I can be so that they don't feel, so that I'm actually having an interesting conversation. For
Yeah.
example, my manager was saying that the CEO was saying that people don't really, I don't know, they're very serious when they're speaking to him. And it's like no one's, it's hard for people to be real with him, which kind of makes it feel like a robotic interaction. And I'm
That's
trying
so
to,
interesting.
and like for example, like people will laugh at his jokes if they're not funny, or like agree with him even if they don't, because they don't want to like,
I'm
because it's,
actually dead that he's noticing that. That's bad.
yeah, it's like things like that. I wasn't in the room when he said this, in it, so
Yeah, yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know. But it's like no one's disagreeing with him, and it
Yeah.
just doesn't make for an interesting conversation. Whereas if you was talking to someone on your level, you might talk a little bit more. You might give your own perspective and things like that. And
Yeah.
that's what I'm trying to work on, is talking to people who it feels uncomfortable to talk to, but trying as much as I can to give a response that I would give if I was in a comfortable situation, because
Yeah.
that is who I am, but obviously in a way that's appropriate, um so that I don't know, so I can make a better impression, I think.
Yeah, because you're not going to stand out if you're stiff. Like,
Yeah, also don't want to look like I'm like begging it and like just being like yeah, a beg, a beg. Like I want to be your partner. I want to be on your level one day. So I need to start
Yeah.
speaking like I'm at your level, which would be in a normal way. You'd speak to them normally.
Yeah. Do you know what? I'm really good at doing that with my team heads. Like I've been so close with every single team head in every
Mm.
single team I've worked in, but I'm not as good with upper management because I just feel like they are super senior. And I'm probably
Yeah,
one of those people who are like, just give them a little awkward smile. But in my company where there's so many people, I think it's actually been okay. Like so long as I make a good impression on my team heads, they'll stand up for me and kind of
yeah,
push. But I remember the other day I was talking to like one of the guys, not CEO level, but senior management, and they were there talking about Wimbledon, and I was like, mate, I have nothing in common with you. We're from such different
yeah.
backgrounds.
Allow
Like,
it. I actually have nothing to say there.
I
You're
know
right.
nothing about tennis, so I'm just gonna exit.
Yeah, yeah. I completely agree.
Yeah, but
Also,
there's time and a
know when
place.
to walk away. Yeah,
Yeah,
know your place for sure.
100%. Someone else said, no, and I've made it clear that my time outside of work is my own. I still perform well and collaborate during working hours. If my career depends on drinking with the right people, I'm not in the right place.
Ooh, fair
Damn.
enough. Actually,
I think honestly it is career dependent. Like Billy's job does not require it at all, whereas
yeah,
mine does. There's obviously jobs out there now that are fully remote.
yeah.
So if that's not your vibe, then there is a place for you. I completely agree. But I think in some jobs, it just has to be done. And
Mm.
if you're really enjoying your job and that's a small part where you're like, oh, I've got to go out on a Thursday night once every 2 weeks, then I would suck it up. But if you can find a career that you love that doesn't require it at all, then equally brilliant.
Yeah, I agree. I completely agree. It's you just have to assess what your situation is, what is appropriate and what isn't.
Yeah, 100%. Should we do one last one?
Okay, someone said, yes, they do think that you need to socialize, and I lean into it. A lot of informal conversations and opportunities happen outside normal hours. It's part of the game, especially in competitive industries.
100% agree. Honestly, I feel like most businesses now are a people business and you're selling yourself. So make yourself look good by stepping outside of the work environment and getting to know people and actually putting effort in. And
Yeah,
I think what you said earlier was 110% a really good example. It's crazy. It's actually mad. I never deeped it that like you met your manager by going out and having a chat with colleagues and you would never be in the position you were in right now, potentially.
never. No, I
Yeah.
actually wouldn't though, because I like me and her never, our teams, me and my old team never worked together ever. So
Yeah, me
if I
neither.
wasn't in those places, she would not even know about me like that. Or even know that
Yeah.
I would, because I also opened up to her that, I wanted more of a challenge in my career and stuff. Wouldn't have had
Mm.
those conversations in the office because then that feels very formal and it feels like I'm complaining about my job. Over drinks, it's like you're letting off some steam and you're just like having a bit of
Yeah.
a natter kind of thing. Like it's more appropriate. It's less serious. And so I was planting that seed without even knowing. I didn't even do that intentionally. But which is why I'm like, well, I must be at every fucking social event because I don't know what seeds I'm planting.
Yeah, guys, it's hard out there. If we've learned anything this episode, it's that we don't know how to do it all. So if anyone has any tips, advice, or anything else they want us to discuss, please send it in to grownupsthepodcast@gmail.com or
DM us at Grown Ups Podcast.
and I think on that note, guys, we're gonna round it off here. Trying to get to bed at a reasonable hour today. And hopefully everyone has a fantastic week.
See you soon. Bye.
Bye.